Alright, good afternoon everyone. Well, today we're going to talk about some meat processing here. I have a New York strip, the whole loin. As you can see, it's already been deboned. But I'm going to show you how to prep it and how to cut it. First off, what you're going to do is you want to look for that seam right here. You're going to take a knife, and you go right down that seam. And you're going to take that right off. That's just a big old lord of fat there. You don't need it for anything. Alright, that's just a big thing of fat. That's all it is. So, there is some meat on there. You can process it, and you can use it for some stew meat. Alright, but now you have that, we'll flip it over this way. Alright, look at it. It's looking pretty good. I don't see much extra fat on there. So, anyhow, we go like this. Good sharp knife. Figure out how many. Figure out how big of a slice you want. I usually like about ½ inch thick. So go like that, and just like that, ½ inch thick. We'll lay them right here. Go right down. And just like that. Now, the cost of this and doing it by yourself outweighs what it would cost you in the store. You can go out and buy a whole pork loin. This particular pork loin, this whole particular strip loin or New York strip was $6.99 a pound. Okay, and it was around 14 pounds. Now, you go to the store and you buy these already processed. They're not going to be that thick. They're going to be half that size, and they're going to have a ton of fat on them, and they're just not going to be appetizing. And you'll be paying for a lot more fat than you will be paying for the actual beef. So it's a process. I know sometimes it can be daunting to make this process, but for the cost of what it will cost you to do it yourself versus buying it at the store already cut, it's a no-brainer. You'll be paying, I think right now, the a New York strip, and you get like 2 slices in the New York strip. I think they're $11.99 a pound right now. And I'm sorry, but you're paying for that. You're paying for all that fat. You can do it very well here at $6.99. Yes, is it a little bit of work? Absolutely. But what isn't a little bit of work if you want to make it worth yourself? I mean, these are beautiful New York strips, and you can cut them any size you want, any width you want. You know, now these last 2 here, we'll call these the butcher's cut. But look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 13 New York strips for $6.99 a pound. Go anywheres and prove me wrong that you can get them better than that. Cut it yourself. It's a no-brainer. You could, like I said, you could take this here for stew meat. You can chop this end up. You can put this in there. You can grind this up for hamburger, or you can cook it up for dog food. Makes great hamburger. And like I said, and great dog food. Trust me, I boil these down, and you can make all kinds of stews with it. But really simple, really easy, and 10 times more affordable than if you go out to the store and buy yourself just 2 of them. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, I'm going to put 3 in a pack, and I'm going to put them in my vacuum sealer, and I'm going to freeze them. In the vacuum sealer, they're going to stay fresh for at least 6-7 months. In this house, red meat don't last 6-7 months, but it will if I had to make it last that long. So that's the advantage of also getting a food processor and getting one of those vacuum sealers. But all right, folks, I hope this helps you out a lot, and I hope you learned something from it. So until then, God bless, and remember to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.